Hi guys, welcome back. Got another video today. This one's kind of fun. We're actually going to be painting this gold Aibo, and we're going to start by taking all the plastics off. So I kind of wanted to show the process from start to finish, so I could document it. I mean, for you and for myself. This is Yeti. She's an Everest White. She's going to be keeping me company while I work on this one. So the paint color is actually a color shift. So once we get the plastics off, I'm going to sand them down, and once they're sanded down, she's going to get he or she, I haven't decided yet, is going to get a black primer, a very, very, very thin layer of black primer, and then that'll get sanded a little bit, and then the application of the color shift will go on. So it is a blue-green color shift, really, really cool looking. So in the different angles and light, you're gonna see blue or green, just depending upon how you're looking or what the lighting is like. So really excited about this custom. This would be the second Aibo I've done a custom job on. First one was a really cool shimmery blue, kind of resembled a little bit the Cyber Blue 210 series. But yeah, I guess without any further ado, we will get started here. I'm gonna move the camera over so you can kind of get an above view of what I'm doing. All right, thanks so much, stick around. All right, so what I do here actually is I just go a little bit at a time, and then I tape everything down and label it so I know where everything goes back to once I have completed. And this paper will be pretty well full by the time we are done. So that is just so that I know where everything goes back to once I am done. So we are going to keep working here, and then I'll check back in with you. Okay, so that came off. You just have to be very careful because these pieces they're in there pretty snug, but you have to undo the ear mics before you can take the visor or the head plastics off. Kind of scary looking. At this point, one of the things I actually should have done from the get-go, I'm going to go ahead and remove the head block. And it's very important you use the limb keys. These, if it focus, okay, it's not gonna focus, but these only allow everything to go in so far. So we are gonna keep working on this headpiece here, and then I will check back in with you guys. All right, so we've got the head off of the neck now, and it's time to take the shoulders, is what I call it, so the shoulders off. So we're gonna get to that right now. This is a little bit easier than getting the head part off, and I don't really show the process of getting the head off of here because I don't want to be liable if somebody wants to try it and they damage something. So this is something you need to learn how to do, and it's very gentle. It can be a little bit tedious, but it is worth it in the long run for sure. Anyways, let's get these screws out. All right, and there we have the shoulder. And we also have the head plastics here. Let me actually remove this. So here we go. We have our first two plastics done. Those are the hardest ones. Once you can learn how to do that and get both parts off, you are golden. Everything else is super easy. All right, we're just gonna take the rest of the parts. We're gonna take the rest of the parts off here, just removing the legs and the tail block. So we'll take the tail off. All right, here we go. All right, and this is a Super Core. The dog actually had a broken neck when I got it, and then Ainfari actually fixed the broken neck with some extra pieces that I had laying around. I have a lot of like, I have a lot of like spare parts, so she was awesome enough to use those spare parts to fix the dog for me, and now they're getting an awesome paint job. All right, so we're just gonna take the plastic shells off of these parts now. All right, so we have got the plastics off of the front left leg now, and we're just gonna keep going until all the legs are done. All right, so at this point we have the head, neck, front, left, and right legs done. These are all of the screws for those three parts. This is a really good way to keep organized, just taping them down and labeling them, because as you go along this way, just like how you read, you're gonna go back the opposite way to put everything back. And just keeping them organized like this and in place, like even small parts like the spring for under the head sensor, it just ensures nothing gets lost as well, so you can make sure you put everything back just the way that it was when you started. All right, so this is all of the parts off of the dog. We ended up, this is what our paper looks like now. So I'm gonna set this aside so it's safe, and then I'm gonna lay all the parts out because we're gonna sand the parts next, and I will do that after I run to the store to get fine grit sandpaper. All right, here are all of the parts laid out. So just sanding is left, and then as long as it's at least 60 degrees today, I'm gonna start painting. I'll at least get the primer done today. And again, because it's a color shift paint, it is going to be a black primer in order for the effect of the color shift paint to work properly. Stay tuned. All right, guys, well, this has been part one of a 3-part series. I hope you do stick around. Please subscribe if you would like to be notified when the next videos come out for the process as we continue on. Thanks so much.